27 දෙනෙකු ජීවිතක්ෂයට පත් වන බවත් තහවුරු කළ ආරංචි මාර්ගවලින් අපට මේ වන විට දැනගන්නට ලැබෙනවා.
A viewer just sent me this. Joe Palmer. This looks to be a minister in India. Vijay Inder Singla said the monstrous attack on peaceful churchgoers in Sri Lanka is deeply disturbing. Innocent lives have been lost and their families left to deal with this senseless act of humanity. Prayers and condolences. All right, I think I'm caught up here with the messages. All right, let's see what else we can get in terms of updates here. Daily Mirror, this is a Sri Lankan Daily Mirror. Daily Mirror Sri Lanka is saying, police urge the public to stay indoors and not to gather at the explosion sites and outside the national hospitals where the injured are being brought in. Now, I don't know if they don't want them to gather at the sites because they want to just have the emergency workers be able to get into the sites. Also, there may be a concern of unexploded, explosives there. F. Jeffrey says, this Sri Lankan journalist is reporting over 160 killed and over 300 injured. So let's see. Somebody named Munza Mushtaq. They're claiming over 160 people dead, over at least 370 injured. I'm not sure. I'm sticking with, the major outlets right now. So I hope it doesn't go up there, but we'll see what happens. Oh, is News First reporting this now? Hang on. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. News First Sri Lanka is reporting 160 dead. 160 dead. And this is only in 3 locations. 160 dead. Okay, this is an updated total. 160 dead, 368 injured. 160 dead, 368 injured. I'm going to go with that total for now. That's from a Sri Lankan news site. So the death toll just went up.
एक त कन्फर्मै भयो हैन 100 डेथ त कन्फर्मै भयो 102 जना पुग्यो हैन
Just terrible.
160 जनाको मृत्यु भन्ने कुरा आइसक्यो
Sri Lankan news outlet news network 160 dead 368 injured in explosions.
Live video yo.
Well, that is just horrible. Horrible news. News First Sri Lanka. And you can see here, now this is worth noting. Katuwapitia is, I think this is just one church. I think Batakaloa and Katuwapitia are 2 separate churches, because I believe in Colombo was 3 hotels explode and a church explode. So it looks like to me that in this one church explosion, 93 were killed. In this one church explosion, 27 dead and 73 injured. I would assume there'll be some injured from this church explosion too. And then this would be the 3 hotels and the 1 church in Colombo. Just terrible. Just terrible. So again, this is hang on a second here. Again, guys, this is from News First, and this is from a Sri Lankan news outlet saying 160 dead, 368 injured. That's the latest total. Okay, here's a new, I have not seen this before. AFP is saying Sri Lanka police chief warned of possible suicide attacks before Sunday blasts. Wow. Sri Lanka police chief document. Now I can't tell. Does this mean that the Sri Lanka police chief warned or was warned? It's a little confusing. I can't tell if the Sri Lanka police chief did the warning or was the one warned. So, but they are saying there was either a warning there was some sort of warning given of possible suicide attacks before the Sunday blast. Now, I wonder where the warning came from. I would think the people who did it wouldn't warn. I don't know. Let me know if you're hearing updates at Lookner on Twitter. At Lookner on Twitter. So I'm just checking. And by the way, if you message me, rather than DM me, the best thing to do is to just send me a tweet. Start your tweet at Lookner. I'll see it faster. It's easier to show. Oh, somebody said News 18 has updated their toll too. Who said this? Honkler said this. Let's check out News 18. Yeah, News 18 actually is reporting 160 dead as well. Death toll reaches 160. The death toll in the Sri Lanka attacks have reached 160. 6 blasts at 3 churches and 3 hotels ripped through Sri Lanka on Sunday morning. The government has ordered the schools to remain shut tomorrow and day after in view of the dastardly attacks this morning, which have claimed 160 lives so far. So schools will remain shut tomorrow and the day after. No group has claimed responsibility yet. What do you think about that? No group has claimed responsibility. Oh, here's in Times of India saying the same thing that AFP said. Although, I don't know if this means that the Sri Lanka police chief warned or was warned of the possible suicide attacks before Sunday blast. And the three hotels, to repeat, that were hit were the Shangri-La, the Cinnamon Grand, and the Kingsbury. And the three churches were St. Anthony's Church in Colombo, St. Sebastian's Church in Negombo, and another church in Batticaloa.